Blinky, what do we have here?
Well, today what I'm doing is I'm talking about a Tommy Dane nose rider. Tommy Dane's been riding my boards about 8 years now, 9 years. He's an incredible nose rider, one of the best nose riders in California for sure. Anyway, it took me quite a while to really develop this board to where it worked like Tommy liked it. I tried and tried. Right now, we have a great one that's going on, and we just updated it, 3 weeks ago. So this is the newest of my Tommy Dane models. It's a contemporary board, which means it's a 60/40 board. It has turned down rails. What's different about this board is that it has a lot of tail rocker. This board has 5 inches of tail rocker in the back, and then the entry rocker in the front of the board, this is only 3 1/4 inches of rocker. So it doesn't have a lot of entry rocker. So basically it's kind of like a giant scorpion. Has a really oval rail, so it's a real friendly rail. It won't catch, and the deck blends into it really well. Back here, we take and flatten the tail. This tail area is really flat here because this is the part of the board that hooks up in the wave like that when you see a tail going by in the back. And the water, this one of Tommy Dane's, we have the moon tail, so the water will actually channel through this. So when the board's up there, water's directing through this little moon, this little crescent. And what that does, then as you're going through there, it actually stabilizes the nose for nose riding. So we can look at the bottom. The board is pretty much flat, all back through here. And then it starts into a long, shallow concave. So it's this concave here is about 5/16, but it goes way back into here. And then you can see how the rails, like it's not like a typical 60/40, we have a hard edge here. These rails roll into the bottom, roll into the board, so it's a very easy maneuverable board like this side to side. This one has a box. We do most of his boards with a box. They're glass with silene. They're not meant to be a heavy board. They're meant to be a maneuverable board. This board here is 9/8, probably weighs 16 pounds. This glassing was done by Studio 609, which is our just incredible glass shop. And it's the blank itself is a pastel gray tint in the foam. And then we took and ran black Mexican blanket across it to do that. This board here is 23 3/8 wide, but it has a 20-inch nose up here at 18 inches. It does have a wide nose, as Tommy likes. The tail block back here is an 8.5-inch tail block.
Okay.
All I know is this is a great nose rider. Tommy Dane, he can make it work. This board doesn't nose ride like typical nose riders you'll see, the old school nose riders that are 50/50 and rolled bottoms. This board is kind of a high-speed nose rider. In other words, it loves to go full blast on the nose. He'll go through section upon section just hanging on to the nose. So it takes a little getting used to. But anyway, it's one of the favorite boards we have. We've made a couple different versions of this. We actually have one that's, we'll show you a little bit later, which is actually one of these boards that's made into a pintail. We call that the competition pin, so it's super maneuverable, and it nose rides too. Another one of those reverse rocker boards.
Blinky, custom orders. Are you available for custom orders?
Oh yeah, most all our boards here are custom orders. We do a lot of them. We have stock boards, but this board won't last long here.
How can people get a hold of you?
Ventura Surf Shop. We have Instagram, email, phone numbers. Look up Ventura Surf Shop, call, ask for Blinky.
Okay.
How's that?
Yes, good.
Shaka. Chaka.